with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. Church media, bold and free, we are the eyes the world will see. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. We are the voice behind the scenes, telling a story through powerful screens. From lens to light, we share His grace. In every shot, we find.
Hi everyone, so welcome to today's live. Today I'll be looking at the RØDECaster switcher. I think from the last time I mentioned I'll be going detail into it, so I'll be doing a lot because I have to put one or two things together to be able to come up with something comprehensive for all of us, especially those of us who want to get the switcher. Okay, so we all know that RØDECaster is having quality equipment for audio, and so when you are getting the equipment, you are sure of that standard. So recently they've added the switcher. Initially they were just having the RØDECaster Pro. This is the Pro 2. As you can see here, this is the Pro 2. And then you have their port mic. There's one here, then there's another one here. Okay. So I have all of this over here. And then I also have the switcher over here. Now what just happened is that my switcher, I'm trying to update it and it's gone off. So I'm waiting for it to come. If you have any question, just put it in the comment section for me, and then I will attend to it. But I will spend a little time on this because it's going to involve a lot. Okay, so if you have any question, just leave it in the comment section for me and I will attend to it. Okay, so let me remove this cable. Okay, so that I can get input 3 coming from my laptop. Okay, now the RØDECaster video, this is the switcher as you can see over here. Let me pick this camera so you can see it very well. So this is how the device look like. Please, those of you on TikTok, kindly join me on my YouTube. Go to my bio, you see the link there, and then you can join from there. Okay, this is the please those of okay, so this is the switcher that you see it over here, and it's very small, but you see that it looks a little thick. You can compare this to the other ones like the Osego Stream and then the ATEM Mini. The difference is that this one, you can see that the back looks bigger than the others because the way they've done the way they arrange the HDMI port. Okay, so that's what you are having over here. Now if you look at the physical nature of this, you see that we have some buttons here on the screen. You can see the buttons. So you have A to G, and then you have 1 to 6. So this is telling you that this is actually a 6-channel switcher. And then you have the A to G over here. Then when you look at the back, you have the SLR port, 2 of them. So this can send sound direct to your switcher. I recently talked about why a lot of us are obsessed with sound card. And normally when I'm buying a switcher, I look out for the ones that are having this SLR port so that I can send my sound direct from the main board. So I'm able to get a good sound from my board, and that's what I'll be using. After my video, somebody got in touch with me and mentioned that a lot of the switches are not able to handle sound, so you need a preamps in the sound card. So that's why a lot of people use sound card. So I have a better explanation. I've asked him to do a video, and he will do the video and add the video to my page. I'll try and add the video to my page so that everybody will have an understanding why you need to use the sound card. Those of you on TikTok, look for my YouTube. My YouTube name is Andrew Azasu. I'm doing the demonstration over there. Okay, so let me go back. So this is the RØDECaster. This is how it's looking like. It's very strong. This button here can be used to select. Okay, now right now if I press it, I will see my volume control for each of these channels over here. Now one nice thing is that it's coming with a software. Okay, so you can see on your screen, you see the software, and then you have the scene builder, you have audio mixer, you have device configuration, then you have auto switching, and then you have the stream profile. Then when you go to the scene builder, you see all of this in it. Okay, let me do a selection for this quickly. Okay, so it is giving me with an application called Rode Central, and so if you have that application installed on your laptop, you just have to connect to one of the Type-C ports here. Is having a certain icon on it. You connect it, and then you can have access to it. Or if you're on the same network, you can do the same and you have access to it. So this is what you are right now seeing on the screen. Those of you on TikTok, join me on my YouTube to actually see what I'm doing. So you have all of that, and then you have your scene A, B, C, D to G. Then you have 1 to 6. Okay. Now today what I'll be doing is to spend some time to take us through some of the features and the reason why I like them, and so that if you are trying to get a switcher, you make a decision on it. I'll also try to bring other switches. For example, the YOLO box here, I think I've done a video on it before, but I'll still do a video and show you what you can use it for. If you have any question for me, put it in the comment section and I will answer all of them at the end of the live. Okay, thank you very much. So we can just go on. So as I mentioned, this is how the switcher is looking like. You have 4 HDMI input, you have 2 out, which is A and B. You have headset, okay, at the back here. You have headset, so you see that this is for my headset. Then you have a monitor, and you can use this button here to control them. So when you press, it will move to the headset 2. You press, it goes to the monitor, and then you press again to come back to the headset. So these 2 buttons, you can use it to do your selection. Now let me quickly show you. There's a small screen here. Now this is my Osmo. This is my Osmo. And one I say about Osmo, when I can connect my Osmo to my YOLO box, so I'm going to connect that, power it, and then I will ask it to be a webcam. Okay. Once it's a webcam, I can have access to it to show you. So this is how it is. See how it is. So you can see that this is having a screen here. You can see record and all of that. And it's a touch screen, so you can touch to select. So it's not only the software you can use to do anything. You can actually do everything with the screen and the buttons that you have here. So this is how the buttons look like. When you see, this is the one I'm talking about, that this, when I select it, when I press it, you see that it's selecting the audio. Combo 1, I can move in to see all the audio channels I have there. Okay, this particular one, when you press, you see that it's blue on headset 1. You select again, it goes to 2. You select again, it goes to the monitor for you. Okay, now one nice thing is that when I'm doing a corporate live streaming, especially when it has to do with Teams and Zoom, I have a mix minus that I use in the switcher. So I'm going to show you all of that. So that is how the switcher is looking like. As I mentioned, this is how the software is also looking like. When you open it first, you have the firmware showing here, and then you have the IP. Those of you on TikTok, join my YouTube, and then I'm showing everything on the YouTube. Then you have the scene builder, you have the audio mixer, you have device configuration, you have auto switching, and then you have stream profile. So you can actually stream from this device. Okay, once you connect your internet cable, it's showing here, this is an internet cable. This yellow one I'm using is coming from this router, and so I'm connected on the same network. Now when you take the whole switcher, you see that you have 1 to 6. Now 1 to 4 is the HDMI you see at the back. Okay, so at the back here you see that there is a 4 HDMI cables which is already connected here. So we have 1 left over here. Then you have 2 type C. One is a capture card, the other helps you to connect to your PC to have the software. But one nice thing is that it's also sending sound out. So the first one, which is a capture which is serving as a capture card, or let's say UVC, is also sending 2 sound out. One is the main stereo, and then the other is the chat. And then the second type C port is sending you what we call secondary. So you can just see that you're having about 3 sound coming out of this switcher. Then there is 2 at the back extra, which is 4 and 5. You can connect your webcam and then to cam. You can connect the RØDECaster through type C, the RØDECaster Pro 2 through the type C, and that will also be identified in the system. That will be identified in the system. So you can see that you can use that for so many things. Now what Rode has also done is to introduce a capture card that you can connect, and then when you connect your camera to the capture card, you'll be able to have a 6-channel switcher to use. Yesterday there's a video I posted on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok, where I was talking about capture card. Now that capture card is a fieldwork capture card that I saw at Impact Photos, and I used that, connected it to the 4 and 5, connected my camera to it, and it was very fast. Okay, so you can get that capture card to add to the RØDECaster video. This is a very good switcher. I would recommend, if you have money. I know a lot of you are complaining that it's quite expensive, but if you have money, this is going to help you. Okay, so let's quickly just go to the reason why I love this and some of the features that you have. Okay, so if you look at the scene builder, beside it you have the audio mixer. So when I select the audio, you can see that I can see all the audio that I have on it. So you have combo 1, which is the SRR at the back. Then you have combo 2. Then you have video clip. So if I'm playing a video, okay, one nice thing about the switcher is that you can load video on it and play. So you can assign it to the button at the top here. So if you see this button, the A to G, you can assign audio, you can assign videos to it. So if you start playing the video clip will be here. Now for me to be on the safe side, I normally will mute them. So the red you are seeing on the microphone, like the speaker icon here, it means I muted them. Then you have a Bluetooth, so you can bring in music from your phone on any other Bluetooth device. You can bring in a music. Then you have USB 1, Okay, so the USB at the back here, you can bring sound from that camera. So what I normally do is that I can close this up. Then you have the USB 1 chat. As I mentioned, when you connect the USB 1, it will be sending you main stereo sound and then the chat. Now the chat, what it's doing here is that if I'm on Zoom or I'm on if I'm on Zoom or on Teams and then somebody is speaking, I can have the person speak into my production. So you see it over here without getting that feedback we get sometimes when somebody is speaking. Those of you on TikTok, go to my YouTube channel. I'm actually doing the illustration there. If you are on the TikTok, you will not see what I'm doing. My YouTube channel, Andrew Azasu. I'm live. Go to that page and then you see it. I just put the TikTok on for you to see what I'm doing. Now, if there is other sounds that you want to add, you just click on the addition sign here and you can see that there's a lot. So we have sound coming from the HDMI cable. So if you want to pick the sound coming from cam 1, which is HDMI 1, you can just select it and you have it here. Then all the USB are also bringing sound. And so if you have your laptop and you are doing a playback, you can send the sound back to your switcher. Then one nice thing that Rode have done is to do an update. And that update, they've added 4 NDI to the production. Okay, so if you have your phone, you can actually connect using NDI. Okay, so if you have the NDI software on your phone, you can actually do that. And I'm going to show you what they have done and how you can use your phone to do a production. So you can add any of these. If the sound is coming from the NDI, you can add it and it will come. One nice thing is that most of their wireless devices, like the microphone, I was having one around. Okay, they didn't bring it here, but their wireless the wireless 2, you can connect it and have the sound coming. So that is the wireless 1 and 2. So you can connect 2 of their wireless devices and then you have it coming in. Okay, so that's one thing that I also like. And I have the transmitter. I only have one transmitter and the device is serving as how do you call it, a receiver for me. So I'm able to get correct sound when I'm using it. Those of you on TikTok, join me on my YouTube channel. So I'm able to use that. So that is with sound. You can go in. One nice thing is that, for example, if I have this combo, now I don't know which microphone is connected. Okay, this is the microphone that is connected, so you can see it. Let me go full screen. So you see this microphone that is connected. So let me show you the microphone. This is the pod mic, okay, and it's connected. So when I speak, you can see the movement. So you can just use the slider to increase the volume. The one nice thing is that if you click, you see where you see the icon, you click on it. When you click on it, please, anybody who know my YouTube channel, just put it in the comment section for me. I cannot do that now. Now look at this. It is having the processing. So if you go to advanced, you can see it, and then you process, you make it active. If it's active, you can have the noise gate, compressor, and all of that. So you have a preamps to work with. That's what makes the sound quality. Then when you come to the input type, you can see that we have line in. Now this microphone is not line in. If I'm picking from the main board, then I can let it be line in. Okay, since it's not from the main board, I will select pod mic. So you can see that after some time the volume level will go up. Now I'll be getting correct sound. Okay, and the gain here, I can reduce the gain because it will be too much. Okay, so this microphone is a pod. This is a pod mic. It's coming from Rode, and if I want to use this, then I have to make sure my setting, my input type is pod mic. If I'm picking from the main board, then I can use line in. So we have instrument, we have dynamic condenser, we have pod mic, we have broadcaster, we have procaster, we have the NT1. So these are all microphones. You know, the SM7B is also over here. Okay, Those on TikTok, join my YouTube channel and watch the video from there. And then so you can look at this, you can process all your audio from here. Okay, if you go to combo 2, is the same, you see the same thing over here. So if I'm picking from the main board, once I connect the sound, there will not be any issue with sound. The sound will be very good. Okay, the sound will be very good. So you can just do your settings. If you are a sound guy, you can look at, I'm not a sound guy. I did a video recently and a lot of you are talking about preamp. Somebody called to explain to me, and then I realized that, okay, maybe I'm not being fair to those who have equipment that cannot actually take the equipment cannot take the sound well because it's not having preamps. But in fact, if I play the audio, especially if you're doing music video and then it comes into the RØDECaster video and I play the audio for you, you really love it. Everything is clear. Let me also make this point that when the sound coming from the main board is bad, if you use sound card, it will still be bad. Okay, if you use sound card, it will still be bad. So make sure the sound that is coming out is good, and then you can make use of it. Okay, so that's very important. So that is for the sound. You can look at it and then you'll be able to use it. If you come to the switcher itself, you can just click on, you can just select, you click on this button over here, right? Let me let the camera focus. So when you select it, you see combo. You can reduce the volume here, okay, by turning the knob. Okay, when I turn it upside down, you can see it will be changing. So the changing, let me show you here. So I'm just turning the knob and then you can see it's changing in the software. So it's changing the software. Okay, so I will close that. Now there is a device configuration. Let me go to that also. So let's look at this. Look at the first one, the output. So the output you have, let me put this microphone down. So the output, you have the HDMI A, which is multi-view, and then HDMI 2, which is program. So I can decide that I want to take program. So if I go to change the program to multi-view, the feed I'll be getting right now coming into my YOLO box will be the multi-view of the RØDECaster. So this is the multi-view you are seeing right now. Yes, so you can see the preview, the program, and then you can see the cameras that are showing over there. Then I can decide to go back to program, okay, and then I have the program. So that means that that is what is outputting. One nice thing is that you can select any of the inputs that you can send to the program. So if you have a PowerPoint presentation or you have Easy Worship connected to, let's say, input 4, and you want only that to go on the screen in the auditorium, at a point you can just change it here to 4 and then it will change to only that one. So you don't have to go and remove cables and all of that. One other thing I like about this is that so there is it. I think I wasn't showing it. So there is it. One other thing I like about the USB, that is the UVC, is that you can also select what goes out. So I can decide that I want preview out or I want multi-view or any of the camera inputs. Okay. Then this is the magic I like, that is the NDI. Okay, so the NDI, I can select the NDI to send any of the inputs or the multi-view. Right now it's on program, so if I go to my YOLO box, that one you will not be able to see. Okay, let me use this to show you. Okay. This cable is worrying. Okay, so I want to show you. So if I go to add input and I go to NDI, if these are on the same device, I should be able to see. So there is the RCV you are seeing here. That is the RØDECaster video coming in, and so this is the RØDECaster video. Okay, So I can decide that I want this to be multi-view. So if I go in, I can select multi-view and see how it's going to change right now. You see that it has changed to multi-view. Okay, so right now I am sending 4 outputs into my production. Is that not great? So we have 4 outputs that is coming out. So you can see that the HDMI 2 I have here, look at this. This is my switcher. I can change the switcher, the program out, and then this will be coming out. Okay, then I can select the NDI, which is the multi-view. Look at this. It's not that the delay is not that much. Okay, I can have that. So I have 2 outputs. One is the screen that I have here. The screen that I have here, one is going to down. So you have 4 outputs coming out of this switcher. You will not be able to get this everywhere. The YOLO bus have something similar. So right now I can have that. Okay. Then when you go to, so we are on the video in the setting. If you go to audio, you can select the headset type you are using. So if you are using a headset, you can look at the type you are using, and they have their own headset. So I can pick it. Then you go to monitor, you can make a fixed output. Then you go to display, the brightness, okay, of the screen. This screen over here, the screen you are seeing here, the brightness of that screen. Let me do this for you to see. So yeah, there's a screen here, this small screen. If you want to reduce the brightness, you see that it's going darker. Okay. Then you have the network, which is your internet connectivity. Now I don't have Wi-Fi connected, but I have my LAN cable connected, so you can see it's green. If I go to Wi-Fi, I can search for Wi-Fi and I'll see all the Wi-Fi I have in the studio. Okay, then you can connect to your Wi-Fi. If you go to the internet, you see the LAN cable, you can see that it is connected. Okay, then you have the NDI sender, so you see all these settings. I don't know anything about these settings, so I don't have to go into it. Then when you are receiving, and then general. Okay, then you have the system, where you can look at the date, the storage. So the storage you can format from here. This is the SD card. Okay, now the switcher is having an SD card in it. It's a micro one. That one you can copy your files on it. Then you have your Bluetooth to connect to your switcher, and then you have the info about the switcher and all. So that is about the device configuration. Then when it comes to auto switching, what auto switching is going to do, that you can map your audio, your microphones to each of the cameras. So if you are doing a podcast and you want people to speak, and then it picks their microphone, it will switch, the camera will switch to that person talking. So that is more of auto. Please, if you're on TikTok, join my YouTube channel right now. I'm on YouTube. I'm doing the actual demonstration on YouTube. I may play the video later for you this evening on TikTok. Okay, so if you're on TikTok, join my YouTube for the video. So you can assign, you come and assign, and then you have it. Now one thing that Rode have introduced is to have the, so let me see, this RØDECaster Pro 2 and then the Duo. If you connect this Type-C to the switcher, you'll be able to see the individual input on this, and then you can assign it. Remember, this input, with the physical input we are having for the audio, is just 2. So if I add this to it, it's going to make it 6. So it will be enough to handle it. Okay, the reason why I'm raising my hand is that I have a tracking device here, and so you can see that the camera is trying to move. So if I bring my hand up, it will turn red and stop. Okay, so they have been able to add an update that make this, you identify this and use it in the auto switching. Then the stream profile, you can set a stream by clicking add profile. So if I want to stream, I can give it a name and then server, and then the stream key. And then once you save it, you can come to the switcher where you see the record, you press it, then you can go live if you have your key from your streaming platform, and then you'll be able to go live. Okay, when you go to recording too, so there's something I didn't talk about. When you go to the device configuration, is you can let this device record all the input that is coming in, which means that you need an SSD that is higher, 2 terabytes. The last time I was doing a 4 hours program, it was taking almost all my 1 terabyte. So you can look at that. Then the recording quality can be high or it can be normal. I like using the high because that gives me high quality. What I wanted Rode to do is to probably give us the size. We should know that yes, this is the size we are getting. I don't know if it's 720 or 1080, but I'm able to use the high and I have a high recording. But where I think I'm going to have issue with the recording from the main cameras, I want to do ISO. But the last time I did ISO, there was an issue. At the end of the program, some didn't have sound attached to it. So that's one thing I'll be looking at. You can do instant or studio. Instant means that there will not be preview. It will just go instant. Then you can also change your frame rate over here. So I'm using 30 over here and it's okay for me. Okay, so you have your network and then you have the system. And I think I've looked at this one already. And I also talk about the stream profile, which means that you can stream from this device. The last one I want to come to is the scene builder. So let me go to the scene builder. Now you can see that this is my preview. You are seeing over here. This is camera 2, which is on preview. So if I select that, you can see there's a green button you are seeing here. Okay, so that is on preview. And the red is what is live. And I'm able to see the video over here. Okay. Now, if I'm on the same network, let me look for my NDI. I think this machine is also on the same network. So if I go to the studio monitor for NDI, I can go and see if I have the RØDECaster showing here. Okay. So which of the video is showing? So you can see the video is showing the RØDECaster preview, the multi-view over here for me. And this is through NDI. So you can actually send a video through NDI. Machines on the same device, the same network can actually have access to your video. You can see there is no much delay in it because it's on the same network. And I have wired all of them. It's not even wireless that much. If I come to... So I think you are not seeing my screen behind me. So there's a screen here. You can see it. So it's showing over here. If I go to my MacBook, there should be an NDI. Let me see if I have an NDI here. An NDI monitor. Okay, this is it. If I go to this one too, I should be able to see the video. So this is it. So I can actually see my multi-view over here. So look at this. So if you've gone to a place you don't have a monitor to connect your switcher to, you can actually use your laptop. If you are using the Type-C or you are using the NDI, you can bring that in and that's going to help you. The complication that comes with the switcher have to do with the scene, the buttons you see here. And that is one thing that is challenging for a lot of my guys that I'll ask them to do the switching. So there's A to G over here. There is 1 to 6, which is taking the cameras. Now, if you open it straight, this is what you see. So let's see. So you can see that you have the scene A. You can see my video there. Okay. Now let me come to the platform. So if I select A here, you can see that I have done a custom super source. Okay, I have done a custom super source that you are seeing here. Now there is a second camera here. This is it, the camera 4. I can select it and then change the camera to another camera. So I'll change it to camera 2. So now look at what we are having. So look at this. This is a KPMG program I did this week, and this is how I have done it, so that when somebody is speaking, we can bring the PowerPoint presentation at one side, and you can go in to configure this yourself. Okay, so once I select it, I can select cam 1. This is the background. If you don't like the background, you can delete it and then bring in a different background. You can change the cameras from here and all. If you go to B, it's bringing 3 of the cameras. Look at how nice it's looking. So this one is a template. So I go here and I select the template that I want, and then I can use it. So you can assign any you have. So this is a 4 camera. The 4th one, the camera is not on, so you will not see it. Let me see if I can bring a video feed through NDI from my RØDECaster, my YOLO boss. Okay, so image 1, I'm sending NDI out. Okay, now if I send that NDN out, because the RØDECaster is having NDI added to it right now, what it's going to do is that I can select input 6 and go to, you see where you see the select source, I can go into the network and select the network. So this YOLO, this is the YOLO coming in. If initially they say it's not supported, but it should have come. But this is the other one, is receiving it by itself. So let me select the host. It's still not coming. So it's showing here. I can see it here, camera 5. I don't know why it's not showing here, but that picture is showing over here. So this is, yes, so this is the picture is showing over here. So let me go back and see if it's coming here. So I have to change this to 5, and then I have this over here. Okay, so what I'll be seeing, if I switch on the screen, I'll have 4 videos coming on the screen at the same time. And that's what I was using when we were doing chess service, because our screen is big and I want you to see different angles. This makes it look very nice. Okay, so you can actually change the cameras. If you go here, you can change what is coming in. Okay, now one nice thing that RØDECaster have done is that they have added NDI for phone, and they have a software called RØDECaster. It's not a software, it's an application. It works only on iPhone. Okay, so if you have iPhone, you can use it. Those of you on TikTok, go to my YouTube channel, go to my bio, there's a link tree there. You will see my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a video separately on the RØDECaster, how you can use this to do interview. But one nice thing is that with the update with RØDECaster, you can make use of your front and back camera and boot it in the stream directly. So right now, if I open my RØDECaster, let me see if you can see the RØDECaster app quickly. I don't have anybody here helping me. The person who helped me to set up, I don't know where he is. So this is the RØDECaster application. It's called RØDECaster. When you open it, you see that it has the Rode logo, and then it's open the camera for me. Now if you see down here, you see what we call dual monitor. Then I'll select a split screen. So what is going to happen is you make use of the front. So this is the back camera and this is the front. This is the front that is going to be showing me. You can see it. And this is the back. Okay, now if you go to the top here, there is separate and there is NDI card. So I can select NDI, I put it on. Now I want this video to be separate. What it means is that I can send these videos differently to my RØDECaster. So this is it. Okay, so let me quickly change for you to see. Now if you go to the multi-view, you can see that camera 6 is having my front camera showing independently. So this is the front camera that is showing. Now if we go to camera 5, you can assign the row capture 2. So this is what, let me show you. I'm doing so many things at the same time. So you can see that when I selected 5, when I come to the source, you can see that we have row capture 1 and then B. So I can select. So it's giving me the same. So that this is B, right? So it means the back is A. So look at the back. You can see that the back is also coming to the stream. So with the iPhone, I'm bringing, let me go to the, I'm bringing 2 camera source from one iPhone. I am at the front, and then the back is what you are seeing over there. This is the back camera. Now this application, one nice thing about it is that you can use it alone, interview somebody at the front, and then you are at the back, and then it will separate the video for you when you select the video at the top here to be separate. Now if I combine this, I have combined, and you see that it's off. Then look at this, it's combined the video for me. So I can be interviewing somebody and the person will be at the back camera and the two of us will be showing. So you need to put this on a tripod, and then you can have this coming into your RØDECaster. So RØDECaster have added the ability to use iPhone in your production, and that's what you are seeing right now. Okay, so I have the video coming in. If I separate, you see that they will be separated. You see right now I'm showing then I can switch. So if I select 6, I can now switch to the 6. Okay, so this is iPhone, 2 of them coming in. I also learned that if you want it so fast without delay, then you need to have Type-C to the LAN port, so that you have physical cable coming in. That will make it faster without using Wi-Fi. So this is one of the updates they've added. They've added NDI, and they have added the road capture with NDI in it. And once you're able to do that, you can have it showing separately, or you can combine it. Okay, now the software itself, you can use it separately without having to connect it to any of the road devices. I've been using it to do my own video. So if you come to the dual monitor, you can say you want a picture in picture. Okay, and this is how it's showing. Let me just give me a time. Let me show you how it's showing on the. So this is how it's showing on my phone. You see me at the top there, and then this is the back. I can click to rotate it. Now I am here, and then that one is the picture in picture, but it is coming separately. When you look at the camera 5, it's still coming separately. Okay, but if you combine, it will come as one. So if I switch, you see that I have picture in picture with my phone. So you can use this switcher to do production using iPhone. And I learned if you connect your cable Type-C to LAN port, you should be able to have it. Okay, that is one thing they've added. Now with my NDI software I have on my phone, I can also use that one, and I'll still see the video. This doesn't work for, it only works for the HX NDI, not the full NDI. So if you're using your laptop, you may not be able to send it. Now let's go to the software again. So this is where you have your scene and you build your scene. Now if I want to add pictures and audio videos to the switcher, I have to select this button you see at the top here. This is the media button, and you can see that on the, so this is it. This is it. It's the first one you see over here. When you select it, you see that it will turn, is it, that is purple or so. Then when you look on the screen here, you see that you have the media showing. So those pictures you see over there are the media showing. Okay, so you can select and then it will come on the screen. Just look at this, it will come on the screen. Okay, now if I want to add a video, I will just go to add media and I have the video loaded here. So you have video at the top here. You can see that the micro SD here. One thing I didn't like is that they should give us the ability to load old videos we have on the card. There's no way you can have access to the card. So you are just adding the videos to the card, and once you have them here, they'll be there. If you delete, they will delete. So for example, this outro video I have done, I can just drag this to D and then I can play it and it will come live. So this is what it's showing right now. Thank you for watching, and you see it here like this. I can select another and put in there. So these are videos. I put it on E and I can decide that I want it to loop. So look at this, I want it to play once, loop, or I want it to switch to another one. So what it means is that if I finish playing, it should switch to maybe F. So that's how I use it to do repetition. If I get to G, I say it will send to A. Okay, so you can see that the F is having that thing. I can now select sound. So if I go to sound, I can select the media song, put it there, and then once I select the button, it will start playing. So you don't need to play from your laptop or anything. You can load all the video into the scene and play, and everything is going to be very clear. You don't need a laptop to be loading the file. That's one nice thing I like about the RØDECaster. You don't have to struggle playing video and all of that. The other thing they've added is the layer. So the layer, let me also show you that one. So you select, once you select the media, you are out of the scene. Then you select the layer, you see that this blue. So I'm now in a layer, kind of. So I'll see if I have some layer here, which I don't think. Okay, so there's a layer on D. So if I select the D, you see that the layer is showing over there. And then, so this is it. You see that the Estacujo layer is showing over there. And it's showing on the main video over here. So if I select my camera, I have you have your pastor's name, everything will be showing here. Okay, if I don't want it, I'll just take it out and it will be gone. One nice thing they have done is that, for example, if I have a green screen, if I have a green screen coming to any of the channels, so maybe the HDMI 4, I can select the 4. Okay, so if I select the 4, I can go to the key. Let me go back. So if I select 4, I can go to the key and then I can go and do Luma key. So if I select key, I can do green, blue, and Luma key. And then when I am done, I can go to my layer and assign it. So when I want something to come on the screen, I'm using a laptop. So I have done a physical input of the laptop to 4, and I want to be bringing those tests. You can assign it to a layer. When you select the layer, it will bring it on the screen. So if you have a green screen, you can remove it. If you have a Luma key, you can remove it. And it looks very nice. Then they also have the green screen itself. Is the button is the one down here. Okay, is the last one here. You can use it. The eye you are seeing is to inspect. So it will inspect. Inspection, I can select this, and then I can assign whatever I want to assign to it and all. And so you have the physical form of it on the switcher is over here. Okay, right now if I want to assign NDI to any of the input over here, I'll select the inspection. So see, they say I should tap button to select. So I select 6. Now it's bringing me NDI 2, I can change it. So you can do all of that with any of the button over here, and then you have it. So that's what that will also be doing. You can also, with the scene, let me take it out. If I go back to the scene itself, where we have the super source and all, I'm coming, let me, where we have the super source, you can decide to have border. Okay, so you can have a border, and you can have thickness, you can have the color. So there's a border there. I can say that I want it green. You can see the green appearing there. And then the thickness, you can work on the thickness and you have it. I was seeing where you can even do a curve around the, but today I'm not seeing it. Okay, so the corner, yeah, I've seen it now. So, oh, why is it not on the first one? But rather this. So the corner, you can come in to change. Let me change to 10 and see. So let me increase it. So you can see that this is turning the round corner. So let me show you that video you see. So you can see that I have it rounded at the corners. It's no more sharp. Okay. Those of you on TikTok, join me on my YouTube. After this video, I think I'm doing a recording. I will replay it on TikTok for you to watch it. But I want you to use my YouTube so that I have watch hours. So kindly go to my YouTube, and then you really understand what I'm doing. I'm actually showing this on YouTube now. If I finish and I have time, I will play for you to see. So that is how you can assign buttons, you can change the corners and all of that. Rodecaster have really done well in terms of introducing all these features for us. Now I will be taking questions. So I will see if you have any question for me, you can ask. As I mentioned, it comes with a software. Once you are using the software, I think there's even some of the update that I cannot really remember, but the ones that I think you need as a church, that is what I have really talked about. This is a switcher that you will need, and I think you should be able to get it. Now somebody is asking me how much is the switcher. I've seen some shops selling it 14,600. I've seen some of them selling it 15,500. So if you need some, just get in touch with me. I will look around and see which shop have it cheap, and then I can get it for you. Okay. So Ibrahim Mustafa is asking how much is the Rodecaster Pro 2. The Pro 2, I've seen people also selling the Pro 2 11,000. Yes, I've seen some selling it 11,000. Some are also higher than 11,000. So depends on the shop you are going to. Now there's a question: is the Rodecaster better than Go Stream? Okay, so Go Stream in terms of pricing is okay. It's not that very expensive. Rodecaster, the other hand, is quite expensive. I think there's a difference of, is it $300 or $400? But you see how I've shown you the buttons on the Rodecaster that you can play around with, that you can assign scene. The Go Stream is not having scene, and I can only compare this Go Stream to the 8 channel, okay, because of the green screen and all. I can only compare it because I can't compare this to the Duet and then the deck. Even though it's a fantastic device, I think there is more when you come to this. They added NDI and you don't have to pay for it, but when you go to Go Stream, you have to pay for the NDI. Sorry. So Go Stream, you pay for NDI. Rodecaster just added it. They did an update and they added it. And I think it's best they did it like that, because if you have to buy NDI, you can just imagine how much you have to spend to get it. Okay, so that is one other thing that I'll look at. What else? So apart from the scene, you can assign audio, video to a button and you just press it. So you don't have to struggle. Yeah, you don't have to struggle. So that is why I will go for this. So I just load the overlay and all of that. When it comes to RØDECaster, if it's still, you have to, put the your lower text in the still to be able to bring it on, or you put it on your laptop and connect. But this one, you can just load it on a card that is inside here, and then that's all. The A channel of RØDECaster is having ISO recording. The other ones don't have. So that's why I say I can't compare this. Actually, there is a difference. I can't actually compare this one to the duet and the deck. I may compare it with the ISO. The ISO 8 can record. It's 8 inputs, and then it's having more NDI you can add, but you have to buy the NDI and some other ones that you have to buy. So if I want 8 channel, then I'll go for RØDECaster. But if I'm just okay with the 6 channel, and because of what RØDECaster can do, I will go for RØDECaster. The reason why I'm going for RØDECaster is that I have a lot of their devices here, and in terms of sound, I don't have to worry about sound. I don't even use the preamps in the switcher. I connect the sound and I have a perfect sound coming into my production. So yeah, I think that's the only difference that I have. Let me go to the TikTok and see if there are some questions here. Those on TikTok, I will try and replay this video exactly on TikTok for you. Let me see if you have. Somebody is asking me to sleep. If I sleep, how can I come and teach people? Please, can you help? Please help me with any software for sending bulk SMS. So for software for bulk SMS, look for SMS Ghana. There's a lot of them, but look for SMS Ghana, smsonlinega.com, smsonlinegh.com. Look for that, and that's what I've been using. It's quite cheap. People are able to get them. So if I log in right now, I can show you the interface. Okay, so get that software. Now this video you are seeing on your screen right now, this is my Osmo 3, and I've been able to connect this to my YOLO box. Okay, so I'm tracking myself. When I move, you can see it moving with me, and I like it. It's working as a webcam, so you can actually just connect this to your PC and have your meeting. Now if you are a content creator, this is a very important device you should own. I've used it and I keep using it, and it works for me. Okay, now if you have any question on the RØDECaster video, you can ask me. If not, then that means I'm done with the RØDECaster. There is more I probably didn't talk about. So if you want to buy, once you get it and you want to know the functions or the features, you can give me a call. And please, those of you who have been calling me midnight, even though I want to help, don't call me midnight. Midnight, yeah. Some people will call me around 12, 1 p.m. Like, and when you are sending a message, send detailed message. There are times I don't even want to look at the messages because the messages we send doesn't have detail. Okay, so try and send a detailed message. Once I have a detailed message, I will respond to you. If your church need equipment, kindly get in touch with me. I'm also trying to get the vendors to kind of do payment plan for some churches. I have gotten one from Impact Photos, but the only truth is that I can only vouch for Church of Pentecost churches, because for them, if they default I'll go to Apostle Nyamiche straight. So if you are a Church of Pentecost, you need equipment, I can talk to the vendors. Now, this year we are having the Ghana Media Tech Expo. It's happening on the 7th and 8th of November at the Accra Digital Center. This one is an expo, it's more of exhibition. So we have a lot of companies exhibiting their products, and you can come and buy, because I'm asking them to reduce the price for the items for that period. There will be promo running. You can just come in anytime. But we also have some mini classes going on. So we have the creator stage. Each session is 100 cedis. So you have 3 hours, you learn about content creation. You have another 3 hours for photography, another 3 hours for video. There's another for AI automation, and then like your business. Then when you come to the church zone, you have the live streaming. We'll be looking at projection using Easy Worship, Pro Presenter, and Resume. Then from there, we'll look at photography. We will have Benzi 3D to show us the kind of shots they take, what goes into it. We'll be looking at that. I'm also trying to see if we can do graphic design for another 3 hours. Okay, so if you want to partake in all these sessions, if you are a church, then it means you are going to be paying about 400 cedis to do the 2 days. But just bring people you think are in various departments for a particular session. You can go to the website ghanamediatechexpo.org to buy your ticket. Even though the exhibition and then the demo stage will be free, you also have to get a ticket. That will help us to register you, so that when you come to the venue, we will have a tag for you. Because of security reasons, if the security people want to stop you, they know that you have a tag and you have access. Okay, if you haven't registered, please do and register. Each of the sessions will take only 50 participants, only 50. We don't have a very big place for the workshop. The workshop is supposed to be mini. Next year we'll do bigger ones individually, so it will take only 50. And don't wait till last minute to register, because if you are registering last minute and we don't have slot for you, there's nothing we can really do about it. So please, if you want to register, register now. Especially for the free tickets, go and pick the free ticket. Go to ghanamediatechexpo.org, go to the buy ticket. You'll see about 9 tickets over there. Look through the one that you want and then get it for the day. It's very important to get a ticket. Now when you buy that ticket, and if it's the free one or it's the other ones, by the time you reach there, we will have your tag ready for you. You just have to mention your name and we'll give you a tag, and then we give with a QR code that we can scan and know that you have you were able to attend the program. So if there is no question, so is it 100 cedis per person? Yes, it's 100 cedis per an individual. It's 100 cedis. This time we want to be able to take care of the resource persons who will be coming. I'm also trying my best to take some of the sessions. For example, live streaming, content creation. I want to be the one to really take and show you how to create it. So it's 100 cedis. If you go to the website, you see how it is. I'm going to do a design to explain it for you. If you're a graphic designer, you just probably have to pay 100 cedis. So if you're paying 100 cedis for graphic design, or I don't know what I put at the other side. Let me just quickly go to the site and show you. Okay, so if you go to the site, just click on buy ticket now, it will take you there, and then you can go and read about the whole event. So we have the 7th of November, the creator stage will be having content creation mastery, where we'll be looking into the tools that you need. We'll do SEO optimization and all of that, and I really wish I take that. We also have some content creators coming in to share their experiences, how they have been able to make it. Then we also look at the photography business. So this one is for creatives, it's not for churches. We'll look at the photography business. We'll look at team building. how you can build your team, how you can do bookkeeping and all of that. Then we look at the photography itself, some of the basic things you need. If you are starting photography, what do you need? Then on the second day at the creator stage, we will look at, I don't know why it's going to the top. Okay, so let me go to, it's still going to the top. Okay, let me go to buy the ticket and it will bring it for me to show you. So if you are just interested in the content creation, which is 3 hours, you pay 100 cedis and then you attend that session. Okay, then it's still going up. My internet is not loading this fast. So on the second day, we will look at videography. We will look at photography. There's one topic we will look at, that's AI. So we are looking at AI automation and all of that. Then when we come to the church zone, we'll look at live streaming. We'll look at live streaming for 3 hours. So if you are interested in live streaming, pay 100 cedis and go and go and participate for the live streaming session. Yeah. Then photography for church. The first photography is for business. This one is for church. And then you pay 100 cedis for that. So I will be putting it on the pages. You see it, which one you want to go for it. But if you are here right now, please try and register early because the slot will be full. What will happen is that you can only be allowed to come for the exhibition and the demo. Now on the demo stage, what we'll be doing is that we have some companies who will be coming in to show us equipment. So there are equipment you don't know about. If you take RØDECaster Video, Rode will be there. They will show us the equipment. RØDECaster Stream will be there. I just even messaged them yesterday to let us have the ISO 8 so that we have it display, and then somebody will take us through the various features like how I am doing it today. All the devices we think you will need for your production will be happening live on the demo stage, and then the exhibition will also be going on. We will try and get the vendors to also do promotion. Their price should be good so that when you come there, just make sure you have money to come and buy an item that you need. Thank you very much for joining the live. I don't think there is any more question. If you have any question, you can message me. It's difficult getting me, yes, because I run a business and I have other things I'm doing. So sometimes it's difficult. If you have a question, this is the time for you to come and ask. But if you want me to help you get equipment from a shop and all of that, then you can actually get in touch and I will do it for you. And some of you, I help you. I will go here and there, do all that for you. And then you just leave me there. But it's all good. So I'll see you next week at the same time. And then we'll talk about something else. I will get the RØDECaster stream and then also show you the features, how you can use it. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Find our place. Lights on, kingdom called. We stand to serve. We give our all. Pixels and purpose, hearts aligned. Spreading the gospel, frame by frame in time. Church media, we rise and shine to lift his name through every line. Ooh. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. From churches near and far we come, different voices united as one.